So I don't know why LTG was so unwilling to either repeat or clarify what she said. But in the end, she just exposed herself to be a fucking liar. LTG, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Coward, you are. So you're going to witness now what LTG did say. So basically, she said that the reason why Muslim girls wear the hijab is that they're taught that if they don't wear the hijab, this is what I said to her anyway. This is what I recalled at the time. I said, so if they don't wear the hijab, then the belief is that Allah is gazing down upon them and perving on them. And she's like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. So I tried to get her to clarify, which you'll see what she said. She was just not willing to. At one point, she was like, no, 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 no. I was like, what the fuck? Am I Alice in Wonderland here? So that's a fucking mad at his table. But anyway, you'll find out that she's a fucking barefaced liar. She said that that Allah gets aroused by these children. So I'm just trying to like understand, because what I don't like is when people who do jump on, especially like these panels, and people do play teams and that. If you speak against Islam, you're one team. If you speak for Islam, you're another team. So I don't like when people are speaking out against like Islamic extremism, but are fucking lying and just making things up. There's a lot of things within Islam that you can critique, and do you know what I mean? There's a lot of ammunition within there itself. You don't need to lie and fabricate things, and that's what you did. LTG, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're an extremist. You might not recognise that, but can assure you, Habibi, you are an extremist. Enjoy the show, guys. I'm always fucking right.
No, you're endorsing them to fucking being.
Sean, don't divert. We've got the conversation back to a level now. Go on, Lieutenant.
So, King James, do you know why they're told to wear the hijab? Children, little girls.
Not exactly.
You know the reason
no.
behind it. Right. I'll tell you. They're told that because they're girls, right, they come from hell and they'll go back to hell. They're pure evil. And they should cover their hair just in case Allah looks down and becomes sexually aroused. That's what they tell the little girls. Okay.
In case who looks down? Sorry, Allah.
Oh my God, Duke.
I'm asking you a question. What the fuck? Oh. Don't you dare speak to me like that. LTG, I asked you a question, madam.
LTG.
So who looks down? Did you say Allah?
With the greatest of respect, love, you can't have a proper discussion with this fucking.
How dare you tell me that I can't ask questions based off your statements?
He asked her.
You really are a feminazi.
That's what they tell. That's what they tell the little girls. That's what females are told in Islam. Okay, that's abusive, isn't it? That's child abuse. It's psychological abuse. It's emotional abuse. It's spiritual abuse. It turns into sexual abuse. It turns into financial abuse.
A few moments later.
Do you ask?
That's right.
So, Lieutenant, do you know how many Muslims actually do reside in the UK?
Why do you ask?
Say it again, sorry.
Why do you ask?
Because if, obviously, like, let's just say 7 million reside in this country, if every single one of them were extreme and followed these verses, then do you not agree? You said that they all abuse the children. No, I did. And then anybody who puts a child in a hijab believes that Allah is looking down and he's perving on them, basically. Which, with all due respect, I've listened to many a debate. I used to be in direct contact with Tequila Watch. I've watched Christian Prince for many years. I've never heard of. Just let me please, Lieutenant. Why can't I finish, Lieutenant? Lieutenant, why can't I finish? Lieutenant, before you was going apeshit that nobody was letting you finish, but then you don't let anybody finish. You just rant. Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, love, and let me fucking finish for once? I'm trying to speak, goddammit, and you're speaking for its fucking sake of it.
Let him finish.
Shut your fucking mouth, man. You're repeating yourself, goddammit. You're a fucking nut job, you. You're a fucking nut job. You're an extremist nut job, that's what you are.
did not say that they're all extreme.
She's fucking nuts, this woman. Tell me when you finished.
I don't think she can hear you.
She can't hear me, or she could fucking hear me, all right?
I said that they're all child abusers, yeah. But
Oh, so is child abuse? Is child abuse a form of extremism or not? This woman is fucked. I'm sorry, but I said before that we're on the same team. We're fucking not, love. We're not. You're not fucking far, are you? So right, let me try and I want to try and get hammer down on your points, Lieutenant. Can you please let me ask you a question without you interrupting me? I'll tell you as a yeah. So you said that Muslims believe when they put the children in hijabs that it's because if the child's not in a hijab, then Allah's going to be basically gazing down on them and perving on them. But I've never ever heard that before. I've heard many of the most authentic reason for the hijab that I've come across is due to women in the past when they used to go out and when they used to live in like little villages and tribes and that, they used to go out in fields and piss during the night. They used to get kidnapped by other neighbours and other tribes, so they'd wear these big black cloaks to hide and disguise themselves in the dark. When it comes to like modern day girls wearing it, it's because they should be so-called protected from a man's gaze. But I've never heard of Allah's gaze. Where have you got that from? Can I just ask?
That's interesting, because in this world, in the West, every girl has the protection of the police. So why did they wear them?
So where did you get the verse? No, I didn't ask that though. I asked what verse was it that you got that it's Allah who's perving on them, who's gazing down on them? Because I've never heard that before. Like I said, I've had a lot of experience in.
You distorted what I've said.
So what's the reason why?
Again, I'm speaking. I didn't say that he's gazing down, perving on them. They're told that they best cover their hair. Again, I'm speaking. They're told that they best cover their hair. Forget it.
No, tell us. Go on. Just don't be a dictator. Don't think you can tell me to be quiet. You're not a teacher. You're not my mother. So the sooner you wind your neck and you learn that, the quicker we might get on.
You don't have to have any respect. Does that mean that mutual respect has to work the way?
So why are girls taught that they wear hijabs?
Why don't you respect yourself? Why don't you respect
yourself? So why are girls taught that they wear hijabs?
Why don't you respect yourself, Duke?
Why are girls taught that they wear hijabs, Lieutenant? I was just trying to understand that.
Why don't you respect yourself, Duke?
1 week later.
Why are girls taught that they wear hijabs, Lieutenant? I was just trying to understand that.
Why don't you respect yourself, Duke?
What was the reason for it? What was the reason for girls being taught? What was the taught the reason for the hijab is? Because of Allah. What was it?
What's the root of your lack of?
Why are you not willing to answer that now? Why are you being so like combative? You said it.
I'm not being combative.
You said it 5 minutes ago, you fucking nut job. Why are you not answering?
Wow. Is there any need for that? I'm asking you a question. Do you have to be so?
I'm trying to answer you. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Don't gaslight me, love. You said that the children are taught that they wear the hijab because if they don't, then Allah is going to be gazing down on them and basically perving on them. You now say that you didn't say that. So what did you say?
That you have no self-respect. Because
what did you say? Tell me what you said.
So what is the root cause of your?
Don't try and wiggle out of it, coward. I'm trying to ask you. You said that Allah gazes down on him and pervs on him. I'm said that I've never come across that hadith. The fact that the word hijab or burqa is not even mentioned in any Islamic scripture, especially the Quran. Sorry. So I want to know where you got that from. So where did you get it from, LtG?
I asked you a question.
Yeah, and you've not answered mine, love. So wind your neck in.
I'm not going to, right?
I'm asking you a question based on what you've said. I'm asking you a question based on what you've said.
You've got no
right. I'll answer your question. Let me answer your question, and then you answer mine. Okay. Right. I'm going to answer your question, and then I expect you to answer mine. I do have self-respect.
You can expect all your life.
I do have self-respect. Now, can you tell me why? What girls are taught? The reason is for them wearing the hijab. Can you tell me again?
I'm not answering your questions because you're so rude.
Right, because you're a coward. That's why.
I'm not a word.
Right,
Coward.
what have I
I'll
missed?
give you my reason.
No, you never. No, you never. You was 2 seconds away from it, realising that you was actually going to have to double down on it, and then you stopped, and then you tried asking me a question, tried gaslighting me. I see through people like you. You are an extremist. You've gone way down this fucking rabbit hole. You've not allowed any fucking form of logic and reason to try and stop you from becoming too extreme. I'm more extreme than LtG. You are fucking deluded as well, you fat bastard.
You sit there and you just.
I don't believe that every single Muslim is a child abuser. This woman does.
You spend about 10,
But Sean thinks I'm more extreme, by the way. Ghost, if you're listening, he thinks that this woman who believes that all Muslims are child abusers is less extreme than what I am. That's where we are in society. That's where we are in society, guys.